2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the Fedex Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th. We have a par 5 at this one. Tee shot is looking good here. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
This putt is from 14 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Well, that'll play. Currently 1 under for the round. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Handy effort, that one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
This one's dialed in. That was a gallant attempt. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch. You know,
To me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, Balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. 1 stroke off the lead. And this putt to move into first place. Was on a good line. And this putt for a share of the lead. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 2 under for the day. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, just missed. Okay, time to return to the action. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And that makes him tied for first. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, right by the hole. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Currently in the lead by a shot. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
Oh, nice looking putt. And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Quality shot, that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Putting for birdie. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This hole here is a par 4.
Stonking drive there.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Yeah, that one will play. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well played.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And this putt will take them to 5 under par. Okay, steady now. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Opting for the 5-iron. Should find the green here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Just didn't drop. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Looking really good, this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nice out the rough here.
That's nicely done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the play, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Now leading by 1 shot. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
From around 180 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. This is beautiful to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Oh, well played. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
That's a delightful little fade, that. Lining up from about 230 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
It was on a good line. And this one is for his par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Setting up now on a par 4.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with a 3-wood here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
How close was that to going down? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. The old hammer hands putt. 7 feet to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yeah, we'll take that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
Gotta say, 2 wins on the season, really firing at all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back 9, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.